Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell right next to it. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. So before I head out to grab some food and answer some questions with you guys, I'm gonna show you guys some new pieces that I got this month from Savage X Fenty. So as I have told you guys before, I am a Savage X Fenty ambassador, and at this point it's pretty safe to say all of my bras and undies are from Savage X Fenty. So besides bras, undies, and lingerie, they also have a huge variety of pajamas, robes, and also some cute loungewear, which I'm actually wearing one of their lounge sets right now. Super comfortable. All of their stuff is comfortable, supportive, smooth, and made to last. They have hundreds of styles from extra small to 3X, and also cups ranging from 32A to 42H. As I was saying, right now I am wearing one of their lounge sets. Super comfortable to also use it to go to sleep. So it is this bralette, completely open from the back. And then let me cup on here. And then to show you guys the leggings, these are cotton, super comfortable with the matching Savage X Fenty logo right here as well as right here. So you can wear these to lounge around, go grocery shopping, or as I was saying, I'll probably be sleeping in these. Let me pop on my other piece. Okay, next is this one-piece lingerie. The colors are giving me very much spring vibes, and the bra also has some wiring at the bottom. So like I said, they have such a huge variety, whether you like wire, no wire, adjustable, no adjustable. These straps are adjustable, and I'm loving how this one has like the high rise right here, so it gives you more of that hourglass shape. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, this one is probably my favorite piece of this month. It's also another one-piece lingerie, but it's just so comfortable. I feel like some lingerie, it's a little bit itchy, a little bit scratchy. This one just hugs you right, super comfortable. And this one actually has no wiring, but it does have some support right here, and you are able to adjust the straps if you want to make it tighter or looser. So I love how they always have new patterns, designs, styles to keep it interesting and fun. Okay, let me pop on this last one. And lastly, I got this set right here. This bralette, I'm actually liking it as a top, so I would probably wear this top, especially right now that it's getting super hot. And I'm loving the color yellow with like some mom jeans, or of course wear it under your clothes. The bralette with the matching undies, or the bralette with the undies and then the jeans on top. Ooh. If you guys want to try out and shop Savage X Fenty, I will leave the link down below. Don't forget, you guys do get 2 bras or bralettes for $29, as well as 50% off your first VIP order. With that being said, thank you Savage X Fenty for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now to change and go grab some food. Okay, I'm about to get my flautas, guys. I got this off Amazon. You actually just put it... No! But it actually doesn't fit in this one. No! Oh wait, does it? It doesn't fit.
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, yeah, it does. Okay, so this is from Amazon. It's just like a little plate for me to eat here while I chit-chat with you guys. Let me go get my food. Okay, so I have my flautas here, guys. I love flautas. I feel like I would be okay with eating flautas. What the hell? That would be okay with eating flautas and tacos for the rest of my life. But so I got these from, it's called Aloha Flowers and Snacks. Aloha Snacks and Flowers. I'll put the name right here. It's my first time having them. I actually already went into these flautas and they were so good. So I already ate like 3. Might not finish all of these, but I did obviously get them to go. Por eso me las puse en la charola. So I love how they have different flautas. Not sponsored, but they look so good. I actually came across them. It's like a very small sweet business, and I came across them because their Facebook ads kept popping up on my timeline. So yeah, I stopped it today for some, and I like how they have different kind of flautas. So these are their flautas tradicionales, their flautas bandera, and then these are flautas verdes. Flautas verdes, I think, like in a cup, which like I said, we did get them to go. It was kind of a long drive, so they got a little soggy. I won't be eating these anymore because they got too soggy on our way home. If you are from here, they are located in Zaragoza. I'll put the name of the place right here. Shout out to them. I asked the lady that was there if they had like other locations, and she said no. So I want to say they're like a small locally owned business. So shop local, support small. Also, the pictures that I use like on my thumbnail are actually from the restaurant, since I will be eating their food. Can't wait. Can you guys see the flautas? Do you guys want to see the flautas? So I did go on my Instagram and told you guys to ask me any questions that you guys had for me. Even though I don't really be doing Q&As too often. I mean, I do one like maybe once a year, just because I feel like I talk to you guys a lot. I update you guys a lot on my Facebook lives, on my YouTube, on my Instagram stories. So you guys are pretty up to date with my life. So I feel like you guys don't really have questions. But when I asked you guys to ask me things, you guys do have questions. So I kind of just went on to see what you guys had asked me. And they're not like in a specific order, obviously. Why am I saying this? I just screenshot questions that you guys had for me. If you do not enjoy watching people eat, this video is probably not for you, but I will see you on my next one. Okay, I'm gonna have one of the originales first. Salsa roja. They're so fire. I don't know why I love flautas so much, but they have to be flautas así, like preparadas así. Like si nomás están solas with guacamole, I'm like I don't be doing mukbangs too often, so when I do, I'm like, wait, do I look at the camera? Do I look at the food? I kind of be forgetting like how to mukbang, I guess. And they served it with a repollo, which growing up, I actually grew up eating flautas con repollo. Cheers. I obviously don't normally order 3 orders of flautas, but for the sake of me doing a mukbang, I wanted to like be extra and have like all the flautas, different styles. First question, and I'm just gonna read them as I screenshotted them, is did you ever thought you were going to get this far? No. Literally, heck no. Not that I thought low of myself or I didn't think I was going to be anything in life, because I always knew I was going to do something for myself in life. Like my main goal was always to go to school and graduate college. Like growing up, that was like my goal in life, to graduate college and, you know, to get my bachelor's and yeah, to graduate college. Fun fact, I am the very first and only person on both my mom's and my dad's side to ever graduate college here. So that's a very big accomplishment for me, and hopefully my parents are proud of that. So yeah, that was always my goal, to be like the first in my family to graduate college. And then after that, I didn't have like a set plan as to like what I wanted to do. You know, that was my goal, to be a CPA, certified public accountant eventually. So I started doing like social media September, October 2017, and I graduated December 2017. So I graduated like 2-3 months after I started social media. So it kind of all worked out in my way, because as soon as I graduated, I didn't go back for my master's, because that's when, you know, my social media career took off, and here I am eating flautas with you guys. I mean, not the same as accounting, but here we are, girl. So next question, how do you manage your money? I don't know exactly like what exactly they wanted to know with this question, but I of course have control of my own money. I do have a bookkeeper, an accountant, and a manager who helped me a lot on the, I guess, business money side of things. Okay, other question was, what is the one thing you fear in life? I feel like besides whales, one thing I fear about life is failing. I don't know, I guess failing would be one thing, like for me to fail at life or not make my parents proud, or that scares me in life. I think that would be like my biggest fear, which actually today Alex sent me this screenshot and I was like, oh my god, like that's literally like how I feel. That's probably my fear in life. So this is from somebody that he follows. I'll put the screenshot right here that Alex had sent me, and it said, regardless of how good my year, month, week, or day has been, I still go to bed terrified that it won't be that way tomorrow. So every single morning I wake up with a ferocious and savage need to prove myself again and again. Not even in a bad way, or like I'm not saying I live in fear, but so yeah, I guess like always just pushing myself for more and more. My biggest fear would be like to fail at life, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess the definition of failing at life can be different to everybody, but you get what I'm saying. I did say the flautas tradicionales were my favorite, which is why I'm like eating these, but I'm gonna have one of these. These are bandera. Dude, these are so fire. How do you deal with hate? Just kidding! How do you deal with hate on social media? I don't. I feel like I can genuinely say I do not deal with the hate on social media. If you've been with me since the beginning, I feel like you would agree with me, right? For the most part, like I feel like I just don't deal with it. I'm so quick to block somebody, to delete something, and to just move on from it. So yeah, if you have DM'd me something mean, rude, hurtful, you definitely instantly get blocked, and that's it. You know, like I just move on from it. Y ya, se me pasa. I guess that's like the short answer for it. As far as like how do you deal with it, I don't. But you know, I guess going a little bit more in depth, of course, me being a human with a heart and like flesh and bones and skin, there are certain things that bug me and stuff, but I do have a lot of meditation. I mean, I don't have like an actual class where I log in at 8 and log in at 8 and log out at 9 from like meditation class, but I feel like I catch myself meditating a lot throughout the day. Like I just be thinking like in a positive way, like just thanking God for where I'm at and just feeling blessed and like focusing on the positive. And I'm not really like the type, no hate to anybody who is into all this, I'm not really the type to be like into crystals and spirits and the how do you call it, like the year that you're born and shit, the horoscopes and all of that. Like I'm not into that whatsoever. Again, no hate. Personally, 0% am I into that, but I am I do believe that whatever you put the time into and your mind into and whatever you think about the most, that's what you're going to bring into your life. So if you're constantly focusing on positive things, your life's gonna be positive, because that's all your mind is thinking, positive. Like that's what I mean, that I believe in. Like if you focus on something positive, it's going to be positive, but if you focus on something negative, it's going to be negative. I kind of just vented on that for a little bit. What was even the question? Oh yeah. How do you deal with hate on social media? So that's why I always just focus on the positive, and yeah, like gracias a Dios I'm where I'm at, and I feel like my life is very blessed and just very positive, because that's what I have decided to make my life, positive and blessed. You know what I mean? You know, so if you're somebody who's out there sending like hateful message to somebody, or te llega la compañera del trabajo and you're like already hating on her, then that's probably why your life is where it's at, because you already have that negative energy on you and you're already putting out that negative energy, so that's what you get back, you know. But yeah, I believe in that so much. If you wish good, you will do good. What is the best part about being a social media influencer? Is that my job title? Okay, acá entre nos, when people ask me like, what do you do? I'm like, what I do? Me? I don't know, my job title, I guess it's so weird. Like, girl, I'm literally just a dumbass. I guess if I but I guess if you want to like put a title on, what is that? Dude, I was like, who is that? It depends who asks me. Like, I feel like if I get pulled over and like it's like a sheriff or something asking me, I'll be like, she a CEO. But anyways, the best part about being a social media influencer is that I get to do what I want and be myself. Like, I can genuinely sit here and tell you guys, like, I am myself with what I do. I mean, of course, you know, it's work and stuff, but it's basically just sharing my life with you guys and bringing you guys along for the ride and my journey. And especially now with like being a mom, getting to be with my son 24/7 and just being able to work and make a living like around my schedule, if that makes sense. Now, as a mom, do you panic going out, especially if Baby G is with you guys? It's definitely different. Well, first of all, the first year, Baby G's first year, we're in a pandemic. So his first year was literally in a pandemic, and he was a baby. He was 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, still in a pandemic. So there was no need for us to take him literally anywhere. He would just go from my house to grandma's house to my house to the park, maybe to the other grandma's house, and that was it. But now that he's older, of course, you know, we'll take him to like the parks, adventure parks, and you know, things like that. The first couple of times, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit like I was a little bit hesitant, I guess a little bit scared on protecting him, because obviously people come up to us and I didn't know how I was going to be now with Baby G. But thankfully, and shout out to all of you guys who have came up to us when Baby G is with us. I mean, there has been a couple of occasions where I'm like, you know what I mean, but for the most part, everybody's super respectful of Baby G, you know, just like, oh my god, hi Baby G, he's so cute, God bless him, girl. And then that's it, you know, like back to asking us for a picture, me and Alex, and if Baby G comes out, cool, but if not, they're not like, hey, we need Baby G, or touching him or grabbing him or anything like that. My girls, my supporters are super respectful every time that they come up to us. Again, there has been, I want to say maybe a handful of scenarios where I have felt like, you know, like those kind of, I'm not gonna go into detail right now, but those kind of occasions have made me be like, oh my god, should I not take him out anymore? But it's been very, very minimal, and I feel like it's, you know, bound to happen. But yeah, for the most part, and it makes me happy that people respect me as a mom and then him as a 1-year-old baby, you know. To my flautas, I have the aire prendido. My flautas are getting cold, but I actually don't mind cold food. Then they put cueritos on here, cueritos y tomate. Not a big fan of the tomato, but the cueritos, you feel it in the middle of the repollo. How have you stayed so true to yourself and who you are? So many people change. First of all, I take this as a compliment, so thank you. My circle, I mean, of course, I've made like, you know, new friends on the way, especially like especially in the industry that I'm in, but since the beginning I've stayed with my same people. So I feel like that's what helps me and has kept me like true to myself. And by these people, I mean Alex, my best friends, my brother, my sister, my mom and my dad, my close cousins, like people that were with me since before the social media are the same people that are with me now, including, you know, where I am. I'm still living where I was born and raised. So I mean, even though my life has changed and been different in such a good way from where I used to be, like it's still me. I'm still around the same people. Okay, maybe not living the exact same life, but still living the same life. I still do the same things I was doing 5 years ago. I still hang out with the same people I was hanging out 5 years ago. Like I still hang out, eat, breathe, do everything the same as I was doing 5 years ago, except now my job is different. But yeah, I'm the exact same person. Nothing has changed of me. It's not like, oh, now that I have a following, like my nipples made out of gold. Like, no, I'm literally the exact same person. And yeah, just literally with a different job. Like imagine like 5 years ago I was a dentist and now I'm a zookeeper. Like that's how I see it, you know, like it's still me, except now I have a different job position. Was that a good example? Next one, since you started working out, what do you usually eat in a day? 3 órdenes de flautas. Just kidding. No, I've actually have changed my, I guess, eating lifestyle a lot this year. We started gymming early January, which is when I really kind of just switched up the way I was eating and stuff. I am in no kind of diet. I don't think I would ever get in a diet again, unless it was like for health reasons and stuff, but I'm in no kind of diet. I'm not gonna like go super into depth like health talk in here and stuff, but basically I just decided to have a better lifestyle but not get rid of food. So when I used to think about like the gym, oh my god, a pestaña's like poking me, dude. When I used to think about the gym, I used to think diet and no more hot Cheetos and no more chucherias and hating your life. Like that's what I used to think about gym and healthy lifestyle, but it's not like that at all. I mean, I've only been in this journey or whatever for 5 months. Not to like sound like a gym rat or whatever, but I sometimes think like, dang, I can't believe I went my whole life without working out and not even caring, you know what I mean? I only started going to the gym, and if you guys are part of my Facebook live fam, you guys know all of this because we just be chit-chatting for hours. But I actually started going to the gym because Alex basically forced me in there, and not because like, oh, you need it, babe. He was just like, hey, let's have a better like lifestyle and like let's gym together, babe. Like you look good now, you look better with the gym. And I was like, you think so? But yeah, he basically, you know, motivated me to go to the gym. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll give it a try. Like first of all, like I can't work out around people, so I was like, no, like people are gonna see me working out, I don't know how to work out, and you know, things like that. But he's like, no, babe, like where we go now, we have a personal trainer, shout out Ethan. So it is a private gym, it's only us there when we're working out, so that made me really ease into the gym. And then now like I feel more comfortable, and not that I have the perfect form or anything, I still have a long way to go, but you know, I feel more comfortable with the workouts. I feel like I kind of know what I'm doing, I'm getting in the hang of things. And this is again something that I want as a lifestyle, not like, oh, I want to do it for 6 months or just a year. Like no, I genuinely want to do this as a lifestyle. Girl, if this pestaña don't, I know that wasn't the specific question. I'm kind of just going on a little bit about the gym because there was a couple of like gym related questions. But yeah, just making changes overall and like what I'm eating and how I'm eating. There's no specific food that I'll tell you like, oh, I will not eat that, or I can't eat that, or my coach doesn't allow it, or anything like that. It's just all with a balance, being healthier. So next question, are you still friends with Dhar and Laura G? A couple of you guys were asking me this, but yes guys, me, Alex, Laura, and Dhar are still friends. We're still cool, we still show each other love. People were asking like, what happened? Literally just life, guys. I gave birth, and then Laura gave birth, and then the pandemic happened, and then now Laura's pregnant again, about to give birth again. So literally just life. And if you guys follow Dhar and Laura and myself, you guys know we're not problematic and none of that. So there's literally nothing there besides life. But yeah, Dhar and Laura are thriving, living their best life as they should. As far as Life Glam, girl, we just collabed last year. I am a huge fan of Life Glam. I will always be a huge fan of them, their products, their amazing team. There is no collabs coming up with them this year, but shout out Life Glam and their whole team. Okay, next question, when are you having baby number 2? If you would have asked me a year ago, when are you having baby number 2, I would have told you this summer, aka this summer. And now I'm like, girl, that's 2 months away. Like no, I take back that answer. So I'm like, maybe next summer, but I feel like next summer comes and I'm gonna be like, never mind, next summer, you know what I mean? Because dude, el tiempo se pasa volando. So I can't answer that question as of right now. I am on birth control, we are not trying whatsoever, and I want to say the end of next year, maybe the beginning of the year after that, no sé. Okay, next one is, when are y'all gonna start calling Baby G his name? I was actually talking to my mom about this because she was calling him, she's like, Gael. She's like, pues como le dices tú? And I was like, Baby G. So now my mom is like, Baby G. Like everybody calls him Baby G. It's really rare for him to hear Gael, which I'm not too worried about it because when he goes to school, like he's gonna know his name is Gael, obviously with his classmates and his teacher. I want for Baby G to stay as his nickname. Like I don't mind him being 15 and being called Baby G. That sounds kind of gangsta. Just kidding, but like I don't know, like I'm okay with him going the rest of his life getting called Baby G. I mean, like I'm saying, I'm not too worried, guys, please don't come for me. But once he starts going to school and everything, obviously his name is Gael y vas a ver, you know. So I did start calling him Gael a little bit more here and there, but I feel like Baby G's sticking with him forever, possibly. What is your dream vacation? So I don't think I have a place for a dream vacation, but I think my dream vacation would be with my whole entire family. Not a fun fact, but a sad fact, I've actually never ever been on a vacation with my whole entire family. As far, not even my whole entire family, like my immediate family, mom, dad, brother, sister, and now the kids. Never have we been on a vacation. So si Dios quiere, hopefully this year, or I don't know, you guys know my parents work a lot, they are business owners, so my dad is a workaholic literally. But yeah, hopefully this year that would be my dream vacation, to go somewhere with my whole family. How much free time would you say you have? I feel like I don't have a lot of free time, but I actually love that. There is days where, like, for whatever reason, there's 2 days that I can't do anything, whatever it is. Like, I start feeling right away like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I'm not doing anything with my life. Like, I'm wasting my time. Like, if I go 2 days without doing anything, like, I guess days off, I start overthinking and like analyzing my whole schedule. So I actually like to have very like busy back-to-back days, because like it makes me feel like, I don't know, like I always tell you guys, I'm a very, very fast-paced person for everything. To talk, to eat, to use the restroom, to change, like I am always like on fast-forward mode. So to kind of just sit back sometimes, no me gusta. Like, I like to kind of have a busy schedule. So thankfully I do have a manager who helps me out a lot with my schedule, and then on my free time I kind of like arrange that as far as like, you know, what content I want to do and like when I want to spend mommy time, friend time. Okay, nearly the last question. What is the biggest accomplishment you have done that you are the most proud of? I think that would have to be being able to take care of my family financially. I'm not gonna go too into detail as far as to like who, how much or anything, but just being able to financially take care of my family, and if I'm eating good, my family's eating good, that would definitely be my biggest accomplishment. And I'm gonna talk on their behalf, but making my parents proud. So yeah, I was getting emotional there for a second telling you guys about my parents, but yeah, those two would be my biggest accomplishments. My goal in life has always been, and I think will always be as long as my parents live. Why am I getting emotional? My biggest goal in life, and I think I've told you guys this before, has always been and will always be to make my parents proud, and I think I've done so. So that's definitely my biggest accomplishment. So yeah, that's definitely my biggest accomplishment thus far, which kind of goes back to failing at life. Like, my biggest fear in life would be to fail at life, because I know that would disappoint my parents. That's my biggest accomplishment. My biggest flex is making my parents proud. That's something that I take pride in more than anything. Okay, last question. Do you get annoyed when people ask for pictures? No, not at all, guys. Every time that we go out, and I'm telling you guys, our people, our supporters are super respectful, super sweet. It's normally like after we're done eating or before we start eating that, you know, people come up to us, ask for a picture, or you know, till we stand up, that they come up and, you know, just greet us, let's ask for a picture, let us know that they're huge supporters. And that honestly means a lot to me and Alex. We appreciate you guys so much, which I always make it very clear to tell whoever comes up to us, like, thank you, like, I appreciate you. So no, we do not mind to meet you guys and take pictures with you guys and say hi. I actually get asked this not just right now like on the DM, but a lot of the times this is actually very common, that people will come up to us, ask for a picture, and they're like, does it annoy you? Does it annoy you when they ask you for pictures? Does it annoy you when somebody asks you for a picture? Does it annoy you when somebody comes up to you? So does it annoy you when, first of all, I would never say it's annoying. You guys, or whoever it is coming up to us, are the reason where you guys are the reason why I'm where I'm at, and that's always like in the front of my head. I always tell you guys, like, you guys, your support, your love, literally you guys supporting us is the reason why I'm where I'm at right now. And tell me, hi Les, I'm a huge fan, or I'm a huge supporter, can I get a picture? And I don't care how I look, I don't care how I smell, I will always tell you guys yes. So yeah, that's probably the only thing that I wish people wouldn't ask me when they ask for a picture, is like, am I annoying you? Like, is it annoying? So with that being said, no, it does not annoy me or Alex, and we genuinely appreciate you guys, all of you guys that support us and go out of your way to say hi to us and ask us for a picture. Thank you. That was the last question. I didn't finish these 4, but I'm telling you guys, I don't mind la comida fría. So hoy cena Pancho, Flautas are the cena, Pancho is me. So that was it for this little mukbang Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.